Hi, my name is Nishant. I'm a product design major at Stanford University, working on a cool new project called Disrupt. We want to help people use their social network data to organize and mobilize social movements. For example, how do I get 5,000 people to a rally? Register 100,000 young people to vote. Raise $10 million for a cause, or spread AIDS awareness in an entire village. As an individual, these seem like daunting challenges. Where do I start? Well, our story starts with the story of SOC. SOC is a political group on Stanford's campus that picks and supports candidates who want to fight for community rights and the rights of community groups in the Associated Students of Stanford Senate that controls the allocation of funds on campus. Every year, SOC gets 2,500 students, almost half of our undergraduate population, to try and get them out to vote. If SOC were to span half of this population, they get maybe 10% to actually vote. But SOC managed to get more than half of them, 60%, to actually go and put their vote in for SOC candidates. How does SOC manage to do this? Manage to reach out to 2,500 people. They use two philosophies. The first one is the 3 touches approach. Everyone in this voter base is touched 3 times, personally, by someone they know and respect in the community. They try and make everyone do 3 simple actions. It could be putting up a flyer, going to a rally, or telling a friend, so they feel like they're a part of the movement. It's a daunting challenge to organize 3 actions and 3 touches for 2,500 people. SOC achieves this by mapping networks. They spent years figuring out the most influential, the most well-connected, and the most well-respected people on campus in the various communities, the connectors. Then they convince them to commit to 3 simple actions so they can have 3 touches on every single person in the voter body. With Disrupt, we want to be able to do the same thing, but with a click. We want to have the user click on our tool, we analyze their social networks, and we tell them the most influential and well-connected people in the network, the people they need to contact to spread a social movement. The second element to SOC success is creating great organizers. They have people who think in terms of maps, who are amazing at convincing these connectors, the people who have social capital, to go out and do something for a cause. We want to be able to do the same thing with Disrupt. We want to create a model of a great organizer. Someone who understands the concept of someone with great social capital and convince them to reach out and use their voice in a powerful way. We want to analyze organizers like SOC and see what are the characteristic behaviors they exhibit. If they meet 5 new people a day, how do they make eye contact? How do they ask people to do things for them? We want to break these down into triggers. How can we trigger these sort of behaviors in our users to make them great organizers? At the end of the day, we're trying to co-create the identity of people who use our tools. So once we give them the information, telling them who the influencers in their networks are, we want to have them view themselves as mappers, as organizers, so they can mobilize these people to help them with their cause. Our use case over the summer is voter registration in the UC and CSU school system. As organizers from these schools click on our tools, we get their social network data and help them map the influencers or nodes across the community. And we piece together the data puzzle, understanding how networks work with students across California. We want to train them to use these nodes to help voter registration go through the roof. Our final vision is to go mobile. 90% of the world use old Nokia phones or old handsets. How do we figure out how their mobile data works? Who the super connectors in small villages are to spread AIDS awareness. We have an approach using great technology to network analysis. We also have a human approach. We're trying to create behavior change, to give people the information they need, the influencers they need to talk to, but train them and change their behavior so they can pursue them and empower them in a powerful way. We have a great vision, but we want to start small. We're going to work over the summer working with the Peace Lab, the Persuasive Tech Lab, and the Design School to make this vision a reality. hopefully empower the world.